of T-shirts, a bouquet of flowers. Buddy Rose coming up with flowers once in a while. Changed to his Superman shirt. For the title, Buddy Rose held that title. Orson won it from Martel. Going up against one of the most popular wrestlers ever in the Pacific Northwest. What a rivalry this has been. We'll end next week one way or another.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event, these events 2 out of 3 falls are to a TV time limit for the Northwest Heavyweight Championship belt. Introducing in this corner the challenger, 248 pounds from Las Vegas, Playboy Buddy Rose. His opponent in this corner, the defending title holder, 240 pounds from Scotland, Roddy Piper.
Well,
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we all know what's going to take place on the next card. I'm absolutely against this. It's only at Roddy Piper's insistence. He actually gave me an ultimatum, so we're going to have to go through the match, even though I'm against it. I can't afford talent is too scarce, and you have to bring guys clear from the East Coast back there, and I can't have any more loser league town matches, or I'm not going to have anybody to put on a card.
Don Owens does not want loser league count matches because he knows that I'm going to win.
Well, anyway, this is going to be the last one, I assure you, because I just spent $600 this last week trying to get talent out here for you people, and we can't afford any more matches like this.
Well, it's going to go in the wrestling history book.
So I promise you that this will be your last loser league down match.
Roddy Piper, the rowdy one. Buddy wants the camera on him if we can do that, Director. The Superman shirt comes off. Underneath it, the shirt says champion. Wait a minute, we're not done yet. Truest champion. The crowd is not impressed.
I think that's what to remind these people about that statement that Piper just made. This match tonight is not the loser league town match.
Right.
The loser league town match is Tuesday night. This match has nothing to do with the Tuesday night match.
All right, that's Duck Savage. Wanted to make sure you understood that. Piper saying something that might have confused it. He's saying this is going to be your last loser league town match, and of course he's talking about in 3 days. A lot of the signs, the crowd, very vocal across the way. The bleachers up and back, the peanut gallery. Lucille Thomas might be over there leading some of the yelling. And this is for the title. At the loser league town comes next week. Buddy Rose had the mask taken off him here in the Crow's Nest just after he'd made the statement that if anybody could take it, he says, I'll leave the mask off if anybody can take it off of me. I'm so sure that no one can. Piper came right up in the crow's nest and took it away from him. Bye-bye, Rose. Knocked up. They're in the corner. Watch out on the break. Piper takes a turnbuckle treatment from Rose. And another shot all the way over to the far neutral corner. Roddy Piper's head slammed into the top turnbuckle. Rose working on him. Left hand to the jaw. And another one stuns the Scotsman. He sat there to the mat, caught in a headlock from behind. Rowdy, and there's Rowdy followers. I tell you, they're a noisy group. Roddy Piper has come into the Northwest and just become nearly legendary. And we have to admit, as has Playboy Buddy Rose, they have both made their mark in wrestling history in the Northwest. One of them will be gone in a week. After 1 week, we remind you that whoever loses next week continues their contractual obligations to the end of the week for about 5 or 6 days anyway. So wherever they are booked, Salem, Medford, the like, Eugene, you can depend on them being there for the next week. Roddy Piper going into his old bag of tricks. Karate thumb. Turnbuckle treatment after a flurry of blows. Now whip into the corner. And a straight right cross from about 6 feet away. He brought that one in on the run. Stop to the face. Roddy Piper in that boxing stance with a quick left jab. And a roundhouse right. The sleeper. Martel caught Piper the sleeper. He was just rammed into the top turnbuckle in the corner, but he's still holding on. Piper with his sleeper. Dropping the Playboy down on the canvas. Has he got him put out? Arm lifted once, dropped twice. Third time it drops, he's out. Piper wins the first fall. Rose put out. Piper starts to leave. Sandy Barr trying to get him back. Now the rules call for a man putting on the sleeper to bring his opponent out of that sleeper.
And 55 seconds for the sleeper. Winner of the first fall, Roddy
Let's just hold it for a minute. See if Sandy Barr can bring him out of it. Most wrestlers put on that sleeper are the only ones that know how to bring it out, for sure. Sandy Barr knows partially, or in cases of some sleepers, how to bring it out. And I think he's getting him out of it. Rowe seems to be out of it. But now we will take the opportunity. That mic going out? Okay. We will switch to the other mic. And we're going to show you here in just a moment, once again, where wrestling is coming up in the next week or so. And as I show it to you for the next week, we'll run down it quickly and then give you a reminder of a week from now, the way things are going. The big thing to remember, of course, is here in Portland Tuesday is Supercard. And we are ready, so let's take a look at it. Tomorrow in Tacoma, Washington. Monday over in Grandview. Supercard here. Tuesday, Portland, Loose Leaf Town. Wednesday in Medford, a giant card underway there. Thursday, same thing for Salem at the Grand Theater. Friday in Eugene, Elton Owen's got another Supercard plan. Next Saturday is Kids Night here in Portland. Sunday at Chehalis. And then the following week, Wednesday the 24th, Seattle, Washington. And, of course, Thursday.